Hello guys, welcome to episode 2 of Extrafun's Texture Pack Showcase. The amount of views that the last episode got was really good. I'm really surprised you guys actually like it as much as you guys do. And I do very much appreciate you all going to the trouble of liking it and hell just watching it. So thank you guys very much for that. For episode 2, what I've decided to do is, I've decided to do something which a lot of you said in the comments you wanted me to see. So we are going to do Sphax's PureDBcraft. It is 128 by 128, so it is a lot more, well, it's twice as detailed as the one previously was. But weirdly enough, even though it is more detailed as far as resolution is concerned, it does have a much simpler feeling about it. And Minecraft isn't responding. Why are you not? Why are you doing that? Okay, as I was saying, this is a lot more, even though it's double the resolution of the previous one, it's got a much more simple feeling to it, which I do really like. Like, everything is still, like, very noticeable. You can still easily tell what everything is, but it's got a much simpler feeling to it. I think what the guy, the person who made it, what he said is it's got like a comic book feeling to it, and I do know, I do kind of see what he's talking about. He's taken like a much more simpler design, but he's making it so it's a lot more like appealing to the eye. I think that's kind of what he's going for. I do like the fact that the ores are a lot more noticeable, I guess, in this one, just because they're easier to see, which is something that is kind of a pet peeve for me as far as texture packs are concerned. A lot of them have a tendency of over detailing it to the point where you either can't really see where there's ore, or a lot of the ores end up looking the same. Got to be honest, not a big fan of the moving netherrack. But mainly I think netherrack and stuff like that is because it's not an actual thing. It's kind of whatever you interpret it to be. And to me, netherrack's always been like, kind of like coal, you know, just like a really dry, solid substance. So again, it really depends on what you would interpret that block to actually look like. But as you can see, yeah, they've gone for a simpler thing, and it looks really good. I love what they've done with the stained glass. They've put the detail in, they've put in like the glass marks that go across the corner, but it still looks really simple, really easy to see through. They haven't gone too mad with it. And as you can see, yet again, the brown mushroom has evolved. It was loads of tiny brown mushrooms, and it has now morphed into one giant brown mushroom that will take over the red mushroom and enslave this map, which is a shame, but hey. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and do a skip forward, and we are going to have a look at the animals. So I will be right back. Transition. Alright, so let's get started. The first one we're going to look at is the pig. As you can see, I'm not entirely sure what these are supposed to be. They kind of look like Pokeballs, so I assume that's where he was going with this, but I don't know, it's definitely interesting. So let's start with the pig. Boop. He looks really unamused. He just looks angry. And I like the fact that he's got like dirt patches on him and there's a lot of shading, so that's cool. What are you looking at? Don't look at me. But he looks depressed. He doesn't look happy at all. He's having none of it. Let's put an end to you. Alright, next. The sheep. I know the sheep looks really... Ooh. Why is everything so angry in this texture pack? Okay. So I do love the fact that like he's put dirt into the actual fur to make it look matted, I guess. So that is another nice bit of detail that he's putting into it there. Yeah, the sheep again looks really good, but you can tell that he's put... As weird as this sounds, and it does sound really weird, they've put a lot more emotion into the animals, as really weird as that sounds. But again, it's a spin that he's done with it, and I think it does look really good. So, let's get rid of that, and let's go with the cow. This cow has a fringe. I've never seen a cow with a fringe before, but, that fringe is different. But again, he's took the extra effort to make it look like more realistic. He's put like a realism type spin on it, which is cool. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of you. Die. Alright, next up is the chicken. This is the chicken. The chicken isn't so much angry as he looks like he hasn't slept in days. And he actually looks like he hasn't got eyes if he's looking straight at you. But his eyes are like really wide. Like he hasn't slept in days. You need to get some sleep, alright? Alright, so next up is the wolf. Click. Now I like this wolf. He's not as creepy as the one beforehand, although a lot of you said he was adorable. So, I don't know. But I do like this wolf. I think this one definitely looks more like a wolf. Ooh, get away. And I like the detail. I like the fact that they've used the extra resolution to give them like spikes on the tails and mats and the fur and stuff like that. Just to add little like realism, like little touches like that, which really shows the amount of effort they put into this texture pack, which is really cool. Alright, let's get rid of you. Alright, the villager. Now the villager's always mildly amusing, but I want to see what they've done with 128 resolution. It's a sand thing. I can't remember what they're called. They're off that show that I'm not allowed to say because of copyright, but they look like them. Again, it's a really interesting spin of what the villagers would look like, although saying that, they kind of look right. Like, you would expect a villager to dress up like this, especially on like the desert biomes. When you see the villagers in the middle of the desert, this is kind of what you'd expect them to look like. So, again, it's a really different spin. Pretty much everything on this texture pack, as far as animals is concerned, it's all very different. But I think he's done a really good job, and he's definitely been really creative with it. Alright, let's get rid of you. Wow, he took a beating. Alright. Alright, so now that we've done a couple of the animals as well as the villager, obviously I'm not going to show you them all, because as I said in the last episode, I don't want to spoil it for you guys if you guys want to try it for yourself. So, we are going to move straight ahead, and we are going to have a look at the mobs. Alright guys, so next up we're going to have a look at some of the mobs. The first one we're going to look at is the creeper, and it is starting to turn night, which is good, because some of these are going to burn otherwise. So, let's go ahead and see what the creeper looks like. Turn round so we can see your beautiful face. Turn round. Okay. Definitely got a much more creepier look. I feel like he would scare you if he managed to sneak up on you in a cave or something. Especially if you're like me and you're a bit of a dunce and you don't use torches in caves. Yeah, I definitely feel like he would he'd definitely get your attention. Alright, so let's get rid of him. He took a beating. Alright, next up is a skeleton. I think it's dark enough now that he's not going to burn. I'm correct. And again, wow. He's definitely gone for a more scarier look. Again, he's used the extra detail to give his own spin to it. And again, it's just really creative what he's done. And I think they're definitely scarier looking. I don't want to mess with him. Except I'm in creative, so he can't hurt me. So, haha. Okay. Alright, so next up is the spider. Click. Now, I don't like spiders. Not so much in the game, but in real life, I really don't like spiders. This thing just looks ugly. Like I don't want to touch it. I don't want to go near it. I don't want you to be a thing. Okay, so you get out of here. All right. Next up is the zombie. Click. Turn around. Show me that pretty face. I'm trying to compliment you. Show me your face. Oh, Jesus, God. Don't show me your face. Yeah, he's he looks like he just came off Plants vs Zombies. And his face has shrunk slightly. He actually looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely got the comic book feeling, with the zombie. Yeah, he's an interesting looking fella. Do you know what? I'm putting you out your misery, I think, with that one. Alright, slime, don't be too big. Oh, that's a little too big, but it's fine. Come on, show me that pretty face. Come on. Oh, I just hurt him. I don't know how I did that. Does he have a face? Hey. Oh, he does have a face. He's like an ill slime. He's like he's sick. Do you know what? Can you just... There you go. He looks slightly sick and unamused. He's just like... I don't feel well. I want to go to bed. Life isn't what I thought it would be. Oh, my nasal cavities are all stuffy. Okay, I'm done. Okay, stop. You guys all stop too. You're all ill. Yeah. Go. Stop. Okay. Alright, so the last one we're going to look at is the zombie pigman. Click. He's intimidating. Like, he actually does look really intimidating. And I do like the fact that he does look a lot like the pig. Can I get the pig really quick? Where's the pig? Pig? There he is. If you look at his face, yeah, you can see on that one side it has got the same facial thing as the original pig, which is cool. So, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to try to kill you. Ooh, I got a gold sword. Alright, so the next thing we're going to look at before we move on to... I don't know what to call it. Is it a fashion show? Is it a... I don't know what to call it, okay? But we have the water and the lava. And that cow's in the way. Go away, go away, go away. Okay. So the water looks a bit... It looks like it came from a Game Boy game. If that makes any sense. It's got like the definition lines, which looks... It's not so much realistic as the other one. Again, it's went for simple, and again, you know, that does work really well. And he's gone for the lava, which looks... It looks very rocky. Like, it looks like it's lava that's been sitting around for a while, so it's flowing really slowly. I don't know. That's just kind of how it looks for me. Alright, guys. So, now that we've gone ahead and done that, all I need to show you now is the armor and the weapons. And may I just say, I love how the armor looks in this texture pack. I think the texture pack itself is really good, and I think the armor is like one of the best bits about it. So thank you guys for recommending me this texture pack. It is really good. If you guys want to suggest what the next texture pack is going to be, please feel free to leave a comment down the video. Or just leave a comment about anything, really. I do really appreciate any comments that I get. I do try to read them all. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching, guys.